Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Lara Croft in the Temple of Osiris. Let's continue. We're doing the Temple of the Architect, which I think is a DLC temple. It certainly seems like it's a lot longer than any of the other temples we've done. This is the fourth time, I believe, I've been chased by somebody. We did get the new enemy type. Let's just keep on doing this. Nope. I messed up. I want to jump on that switch on the right, I believe. But the problem with these things.
There's no time. She's right behind us.
I think the game moved me forward. Oops.
Hurry! We're almost free.
Yeah, the game, apparently I hit a checkpoint and moved me forward. Which sucks because that means I missed a red skull somewhere. It's confusing how I could be collecting the head of Osiris when I think this was DLC. I guess they could have always simply... I also missed 8 arrow traps at some point, probably by dying. So the thing I have right now as far as a relic is supposed to reduce the price of this stuff by 10%. Which sounds like a genius move to me. So I can buy what I was spending 1,000 for. I can now buy for 900. And I just purchased something and it said it was a rare item. Let's see, how rare is this? Because right now we have the bronze jeweled scarab fetish, which gives us treasure hunt, supply hunt, and regenerating ammo. Or I could use Osiris's fire flail, power shot, scatter shot, fire projectiles, and firebomb. So there must be something that's called bronze jeweled scarab fetish. Well, I have an iron scarab fetish. So there's a whole series of things. So there's a silver, there's probably a gold. Arguably, as you play the game, you probably increase an internal system and level of your character. And as you get that internal system, you're probably more likely to get better equipment. If that's not the case, then I don't know how this system works at all. But I can generally guess that there's not enough game here to justify grinding out over and over again, buying all the cheapest of the cheap items. Maybe if I did that, if I bought things that were only 90 now instead of 100, eventually I would get a rare item just out of luck, or out of maybe an idea that it's set where you can only have one of each item, but maybe not. Alright, so we're not going very far. We're going to do this final challenge puzzle, which is right here. One assumes that these challenge tombs were in the game originally. Maybe they weren't. Okay. Okay. So I can do this. Oh, I can't do that. I can do that. And my goal is, I think, to knock the ball back this way. Okay. And then I'm then just having to run this way, a heavy grenade launcher, and like that was pretty easy. That was really easy. Like the timer on the time bombs were pretty simple to begin with. If I miss something, I could just jump around now. We've got a grenade launcher right now, so we might as well equip it to the heavy grenade launcher, which I think does more damage. We're getting sound effects. Yeah, it uses less ammo and does, well, it's not as fast. Let's try it out. I feel like the grenade launcher is going to play a role. In the long run. And that only leaves one red skull. Let's see. So there's this ball here. And it's not a it's not a timed ball, so it's perfectly fine. And I believe we need it over in this direction. Yes, we do. Just right there. So close. There we go. And I don't believe there's really a system that tells you where all of those are. So if there's like an achievement for find all the health upgrades, you really would have to follow some kind of collectibles guide. Unless it all unlocks after you play the game, which is possible. It's over here so that we have this. Max Admiral upgrades. And then, unless I miss something, we just want to roll it down this direction. Or Jump on the ball, climb up here. Now we have the bronze ring of strength. And we'll just take the ball with us, just to be certain. Just in case we think we need it. Nope. Well, off the cliff you go. And it's back. Okay. That's what I wanted, so that I know it's where it is. I could use some health. It'll be interesting, I guess, when we go in this tomb to see if things are, if your health is regenerated. We've gotten everything here, and with, it seems like there should be 2 more tombs. And there might be hidden somewhere, but then that's kind of it. And we collected a weapon damage and a bomb radius over 10% cheaper items and weapon damage and bomb radius. So the bronze ring of strength is the equivalent of the agent ring that you got when you bought the Deus Ex DLC at the beginning of the game. Here we are at the end of the game, and you're getting something equivalent, which really shows that the economy in this game is pretty well shot. Let's see, there was an item that was supposed to regenerate health, wasn't it? Yeah, regenerating health. I put that on. I'm gonna just stand still. You can see in the lower left hand corner, it is blinking and ever so slowly regenerating health. It seems like nothing you do stops the process of regenerating health, but that is definitely not worth having equipped. So the abilities you get don't matter, the items you pick up don't matter. Nothing matters. And I've given up on switching between outfits because I don't really care enough about them. See, at the beginning of the game here, we see that the ammo capacity and health and what is the other one? Maybe a gun in general. All of those are all black bars, which indicates to me that maybe I have to do all the tombs 4 times, or maybe it's just that you get something more than they realize without if you play the game multiple times. See, they want us to complete the tomb in 7 minutes. That's not going to happen. Collect all 5 red skulls. There was one tomb so far we didn't get all 5 red skulls. Light every accessible brazier in the tomb. Kill 10 enemies with spikes in the maze. And survive the final battle without using weapons or bombs. That'd be interesting.
That's ominous.
Take heed. One wrong step, and there will be no one left to stand against Set.
So we're getting skulls and torture things all over the place. Skeletons. Victims of torture. Careful not to fall off. You don't slide, but you want to be careful. We're in some places where walking around like this kind of makes sense. collectibles. As many as we can. There's a gym that bounced up. The physics is crazy in this game. Bouncing things up and... Alright. Seems like my staff is pretty good. My health did not regenerate, it seems. I didn't double check, but if it had regenerated, it wouldn't be as low as it is. I dropped a bomb. I tried to drop a bomb. There's some health. Gets us back to half health. Alright. That wasn't particularly difficult.
That's a few less spikes to deal with.
That seemed downright easy compared to some of the other... is this supposed to be a pathway here? It is. There's something back here. I just can't walk into it. So, an alcove was revealed. This game does feel half finished. Some health. And if we're not at full health now, we're at least close enough. I can see why there's a reward for lighting all of these lantern things. There's just so many of them.
We need to make a path.
What did I do that knocked me into the point where I was using the pistols again?
The way forward is open.
So, I assume I needed to do some fancy footwork like that, where I halfway jumped to that platform. See, this is Anubis that we've seen. So
We won't be going that way.
so yeah, the platform was halfway up, and then I feel like all these spikes are gonna go down later. And so I don't really need to deal with them right now.
Quickly, we must find the path to the next one.
hit everything. But let's take a moment to run around and collect everything first. So they want people hitting the spike traps too in this part. Just do a nice circle around everything. Just break every possible thing while we're trying. Let's try this. Well, grenade launcher still doesn't really work. There's my skull. There's a gun. Has some health. Some bullets. Guys, I don't know why I keep switching back to. Oh, you know why? It's because I have a torch out. Ah, the game did not really explain that. That you could not have your torch out while shooting. More than likely, I could probably blow these balls around, and interesting. I wouldn't have expected you could knock your health around. Maybe that's because I'm at full health already. Everything there is to get has been done. Let's see, let's take a moment to also run over here and grab this one. I'll just do this in 2 sweeps. I don't feel like I succeeded the way I should have. Honestly. Puts that there. As far as the challenge to kill enemies with the spikes in this maze, it's a little surprising that the game had enough restraint, I guess is the phrase to use, to not have mazes like this multiple times. It seems like the action sequences at the end got used multiple times, being chased by giant creatures, usually the giant alligator character.
Now, let's find our way out of here.
And these spikes still happen. So let's just move on. I think I got everything there is to get. I think I lit every place there is to light.
This must be a trap.
I'd be surprised if it weren't.
So... Okay. I think we can do this. Oops. Well, that worked. And I'm still not... This game has started glitching. I can't say anything else. Like, I've got the staff, I press this, I pull the trigger, I'm back to staff. So, I shoot a couple times, and I'm to my dual pistols. So, yeah, you just lose that staff ability if you happen to shoot. I meant to do it this way. That worked fine. Moving forward. So I guess the game's not glitchy, it's just responding in a way I wouldn't have expected it to respond. Right. We got a power shot. Which, by the way, our power shots not really doing anything. Come on. Trying to look around to see if there's any other lanterns that can be lit. Let's see. Where are we? Apparently at some point we picked up a gun. If I didn't want this heavy grenade launcher, what are my new options? A high-powered submachine gun. It probably is pretty fast. Let's try it as a weapon. Challenge wise, we are about to hit the bronze point challenge. There's 2 more red skulls. There's 7 more braziers, and kill 10 enemies with the spikes in the maze. I didn't do any of that. I imagine I would have had to blow up people and knock them into the spikes in the maze. So yeah, unless we end up in a different maze, I think we're gonna find that done. Seems like there's going to be quite the puzzle, and then we're gonna be able to swing. I may have missed something. Yeah, I may have missed some of these side places to light. Yeah, there could have been a whole collection of places with braziers on the side. Right. And this lifts us up here. And okay. And that just gets me the red skull. Alright, where is this? Set me. It's still saving all the important stuff. Set here. Stand here. The only thing that's really going to kill me is trying to figure out like the path. That's the only real problem. And swing and jump. And then the grappling hook's a little buggy. Just a little bit buggy. Not too much more to do. Seriously, is there a reason why I'd want to run it backwards? Seems like the path is open.
Oh no! Run!
This is interesting. I believe this might have been the final boss fight in the first game too. Is you get a bunch of places that indicated they were going to stab you. And maybe I was supposed to run off the edge there.
Oh no! Run!
Yeah, I'm supposed to run off the edge. So like right here, there's a whole edge. And over here, there's a whole edge.
We're trapped.
Keep calm. We can do this.
Such bravado from the damned. Perhaps I shall test your resolve.
More of them.
Kill some of these on the spike steps now. I don't think this counts towards the quest, but I don't think I'm getting no damage done to me. In fact, I actually have a lot of damage I took. How many more things? There's 3 braziers left, according to this. Interesting.
Oh no! Run!
Seems like we got a different response that time. Oh, there's a brazier. No, it's not a brazier, but it's a red skull.
Oh no! Run!
Okay, so you need that to get up to that point. You need this. Go this way. And so yeah, I missed 3 braziers. A little unsurprising, actually. I may have also missed a red skull. barely made it to the bronze point challenge. Let's see. Yes, I missed 3 braziers. I didn't kill any enemies. I didn't survive the final battle without using weapons or bombs. I guess I should have double checked what the challenge actually was. What do we have here new that we could equip? Nothing too important. So yeah, I think we're done. We'll get another little one of these cutscenes. The hip part of Osiris. Which is kind of questionable how many pieces of Osiris are left.
This is it. We have nearly enough to complete his statue. We are so
Nearly
close.
enough. And this final score scene kind of sucks because it's not integrated to this final score scene. Feels like you could probably have combined it a little bit, but whatever. It's not a big deal to complain about. Did I, by the way, on the challenges, did I get the red skulls at least? Yes. It really doesn't even matter. Like, the things I am picking up because of all this is the jewelry items are pretty low.
Osiris lavished great gifts upon his most trusted servants.
I don't suppose there is a way to open all of them, is there?
That wouldn't be very sporting, Carter, but it would be useful.
Again, these treasures do not belong to you. When Osiris returns, you will lay them back at his feet.
You have my word, as long as Croft does.
Okay. We're looking for one that would be 1,000, but we don't have 1,000. So let's just open all the 90s again. Let's see. 90 gives us an uncommon. Uh, 90 gives us a common. See, these really do feel just like loot boxes that are just increasing your odds slightly by opening the more expensive ones. But it also feels like you could cheat the system pretty well by getting this 10% discount and then purchasing every single of the smallest chests. Because I don't think you can get duplicates, and I think there's a kind of rather limited set. This would have been the 1,000 before. Hey, when I go back to the inventory and I start to look at this, we have a broken bronze ring set that we collected, a burnt ring set, and a weakened iron ring of protection. Versus a restricted iron ring of protection. No, this system won't work. There's too many. Just too many going on. Leech bomb, leech magical projectiles, leech magic projectiles. Osiris's silver fire flail. What I want is a silver jeweled scarab fetish. That's really the only thing I want. If you could get a better treasure hunter item or a higher discount on items, maybe that would make sense too, but much like Diablo, where you can just play Diablo 1, 2, and 3 over and over again, there's... Wow. Well, you're not even going to say anything, are you? I don't know if it's really worth the effort to roll over here and see the central location. That's actually weird how Osiris, I mean Isis, the lady Egyptian character, just stands in front of you in that cutscene. So what part of his body don't we have? We have like, we're missing 2 arms. One here, and then the final canopic jar. And then I feel like that puts Osiris back together. And it in here, like we can't move these out of the way. So right now we're in a snow mode. We were originally in, I guess, this mode, and there's a rain mode that we went into earlier. Seems like there's only 3 seasons in this game. Interesting. But, so I guess both this and this fall down once we come out of snow mode. I'm not sure if that helps anything, though. So, best I can tell, yeah, I won't buy any more of the inexpensive ones. I'll save up my gems and see if I can get 1 or 2 really expensive ones. Best I can tell, though, yeah, this Pharaoh temple, and then the Pyramid of Osiris, and then we are done. We've gotten all the challenges here, and apparently I have 2,600 points even. That seems like that might be an indicator of the XP that my character has. And I wouldn't be surprised if at that rate there's only 3,000 points to get in the entire game as far as XP. Or it could just be I just happen to have 2,600 points on the overworld and that resets as soon as I go into a temple. That's going to be it for this recording. We went really long in this one. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. If you want to support me even further, friend me on Steam, gift me a game. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.